kind of sweet drink.
I'm afraid not. It's the dreams have become quite the hot topic in the same goes for me. The last time I dreamed...
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences. And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
So, it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day.
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing. Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen
But no need to get so excited. It's real.
No. We need experienced participants like... Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
Oh, expert?
Now you seem interested. Rest assured, you'll find all the
Wow. Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. Why aren't you saying anything? All right, hurry up.
There.
Do you know what's the most important part of being an expert?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope! It's all about the title! From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert!
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us. Esteemed experts, this way, please.
They must be dream experts from another land. Oh, I have a question. Me first! Me first!
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an order.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I...
Oh, Paimon knows! Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so... The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew. The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of kids thought. The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was. And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful geos. But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives, and Paimon lost again.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed, but things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming... Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon. Next!
Oh, it's my turn.
Well? Hey, you're supposed to be helping. First, why don't you tell Paimon about...
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
Well, unfortunately...
Oh, sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably...
Oh, is that a...
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her...
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight.
Oh, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all. You do have a point. It's more rewarding. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are... Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind? Bingo! If she was here, unfortunately, she's super busy right now, and...
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like...
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now.
Ah, but this guest is...
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place? Huh? Nahida? How did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't... Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You're not wrong. All right, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better. Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation? Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right? And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you. Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. That's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container. She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so...
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your...
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me, and the ocean just over the horizon.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry. I'm getting a little confused.
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible.
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing...
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps. And come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in...
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then,
That makes sense.
a new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea.
Yes. Yes, I get it now. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of...
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem. Actually, I didn't really... Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of it. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him. After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people. Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or how... Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort. That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing it don't mind me though. This is just my way of learning. Hey, don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings. Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question.
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too. What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams
Longing for the deceased. Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would...
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams, I don't know. Maybe it's because she even remembers each and every dream.
That's really amazing. Statistically...
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears...
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what... But dreams are and will forever be just dreams. We are people living in the real world. It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon. I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time, after all.
Why isn't it working? I don't get it.
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far. But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Once I can stop dreaming about that place. Actually, you two are adventurers, right?
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us, even if you can't see your wife there. Taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and get... Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again? Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions? I just finished, and I really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, great Dendro Archon. I imagine you must have many other important things.
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason. I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. All right, let's go. It's always nice to go...
Huh. Do adventurers often go to places like... Huh.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up when I saw her in my dreams. We didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me. It feels like no matter how long we may chat.
Sometimes, it's the little things in life that... This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I'm very familiar with dreams, and normally, they lack logic and continuity. But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she always surprises me with some details from our lives in the...
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, however, the problem is that his dreams have two. For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon. Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain. Phew! he wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our... Everyone hold hands.
Yeah! Shower me with praise! Huh?
I see...
The scenery here is amazing! It also seems like a great spot for eating snacks and taking. Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion couldn't
His wife must be a really amazing Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
Oh, so you were waiting for me here? Well, guess what? When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it. I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Huh? What's wrong? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall! Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out.
He's in a dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier.
Oh, so he fell asleep and started that.
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here.
Huh? Minar. Where's Minar?
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened? Huh? Oh, right. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear when I realized something wasn't right.
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too...
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and...
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by... Anyway, all that matters...
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't...
Let's head back now. Don't come back...
Oh,
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet.
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event.
Right. And not only at a moment of truth, we need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's stop standing there, Elmon. Let's go!
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right. But could you at least tell me what happened? I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform using the event registration list. I should be able to contact.
Thank you. That would be very...
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still. Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said...
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too?
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it.
Alright, thank you. Please help us tell the others not to do anything...
Sure thing.
Look, she's sitting over there and surrounded by monsters.
Come on, let's rescue her!
Smile.
Everyone hold hands!
Let my name echo in song. Say cheese. Hard-hitting exclusive. She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere...
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream.
Huh?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream?
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. All right. Where to start? Right. This plant. So, she was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled.
Oh, so you mean she's...
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me. She claimed that investigating the abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and she had obtained some important evidence during her past adventure.
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it's... She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it. I even went to ask the Immorta researchers.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great...
Let me see.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before. She looks a little unwell. Hold on. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted, it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers. I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time,
Yeah, that's a tricky one.
But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets angry at you instead?
It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
Okay.
Let's go back and tell her.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life. Yeah. Her love, care, and attention to you?
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to say the dreams are so beautiful. I really thought she had come back.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem.
Huh.
Yes. So with that in mind, until her...
I see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted it. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle ring.
It's because people have something called
Empathy?
By the way, you said there may be something that...
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both and now they get to meet instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing. I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation.
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream.
This is exactly what we need to investigate. I have a bad feeling about all this. We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some but I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind it. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams.
We've already met two people who ran off to the countryside alone.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
All right, I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can...
We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, all of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't. I don't think everyone will be on board with it. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll...
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to...
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
That's right. Compared with these sweet and the more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Petrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes, this way.
Good. Please take us there.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking.
Do we also need to fall asleep?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach. You slowly wash over the shore.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Oh, okay. Just remember that Paimon is always here. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we...
Whoa.
Theoretically, we should have gone straight in... Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Shower me with praise! Hey! Yeah! 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 Everyone hold hands! Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look. Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our...
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this.
Yes. Given that so many people are compared to an interconnect...
Paimon get... Oh, but there are some other people next to her.
If this space is excluded anyway, we should...
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around Tibet.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may...
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes.
Anyway, here's to your return home.
I see everything.
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the... Paimon, I better watch her...
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but... have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand. Great.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories. Oh.
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really... Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own...
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true, and I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about, Debbie?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the these friends mean the world to me. No, there's nothing wrong with continuing this dream.
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become... These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean...
No, it's all right.
It seems that for now, this place is still real, but I wonder if there's any way to go deeper.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay. Thanks for your help. Just as I expected. We're only on the surface of the...
Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams... We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not... This dream has the ability to create imaginary...
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that...
I have a guess. The fact that Debbie was able to read... But the space we're in has...
Oh, right!
That's right. It's...
Right! So the answers might be...
Yes, and we should...
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy. Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore! Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before.
Ilmon!
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife, who I mentioned before.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Arc.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? And what's this? Is it a new toy?
No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier!
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Haidar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Haidar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect it. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy.
What should we do now? Should we...
You can... I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've...
So you mean there's something
Then what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family.
Huh? Maybe. But in all likelihood...
Oh, no, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but never mind. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff.
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass. But does this dream...
I'm afraid so.
Okay, please, come this way. You can go even deeper. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the answer you're looking for may also be...
Thank you for helping us. And I'm truly...
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'll be right behind you. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at...
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive.
Right. Something seems to be... Ilman is clearly aware that he's dreaming, rather than dreaming on a deep...
I believe we're on the right track. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper, but you would never mistake...
Sometimes, Paimon... But it's just a...
Listen, this also explains the incident, but if we decide to...
Oh, wait!
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it... Do you remember how the Akaka constructing a realistic dream consumed...
Does that mean there's a host of... If we wake that person up...
Mm-hmm. Most likely, but the collective dream in Sumeru City was created. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable...
Huh? So...
That's impossible. Even so... Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end. Once we know their motive...
Stabilize!
I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
Go! Strike a pose! Say cheese! Shoot bomb! All the water that used to be here has turned into rain!
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
to Paimon in this dream.
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here.
Don't worry.
Hey!
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Anissa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Anissa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
What should I buy?
Ooh, how about this? I think it will.
Let me have a look.
I see everything!
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
He's just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him. However...
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I—
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help.
Okay, of course, dear.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up?
Impressive! Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never come theoretically. This should also give you absolute control, but even knowing all of that, one question remains.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running. Actually, this all started because of an accident.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is...
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic... I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first, and because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted, our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate. However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect them. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, this way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warmth to improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing.
So, technically speaking...
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find...
That means everyone in the network is providing...
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, they can wake up any time they wish. People...
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just... Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia. By attempting, you equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how...
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their body... Carefully think back and retrace your...
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there. You mean... she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me.
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad?
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. However, why are there still so many people It's because people don't only live, they have families, loved ones. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedy. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, if you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come. Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Monsters, be careful!
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Time to shine!
Stabilize!
Say cheese! Shoot bomb! Hey!
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that?
This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh no. Amira. Amira! Amira! Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that was... What happened just now?
He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amir. It's terrible, even for a dream.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what...
The good news is that the chaos seems to have now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate. And why not?
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care if the Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather...
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably...
No need. Just let me disappear.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Oh, great! You're awake! Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve...
Yes, though it took us a good deal of that. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to I need to go to the Academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
It's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kashara War...
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that he hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still...
Huh? Isn't his name...
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it into...
Understood. But for safety...
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a tree. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the general...
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you.
Nope. All right. Everyone
Phew! Huh? Ha! Phew! Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who... I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. Dreams have amazing power, but dreams also have the potential to exploit people. Confuse this, as I've said before. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see you should be proud that you've been able to gather here. The path of life is long. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose? Of course, the most comfortable. Whenever you have such thoughts, Just look at the people. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a... Some people travel all over the world in order to... Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of... Look, friends and therefore, many people will strive once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path. But if you were to believe that life is not... You are free to choose how you want to live your lives. In the end, it's up...
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of... That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. But as long as he can still wake up... Huh? What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but your speech just now really connected.
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist, but all of my understanding, and I don't think this one...
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Alright. I've learned that emotions are not being the moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of... It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the... But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone. If I have to make an analogy, but now that I've experienced this dream, it's enough that I can tell I was once... If I dwell too much on it, I gave a speech to
Hey, what's with that serious look?
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Since we just woke up, a new day is about to begin.